Hey, and welcome. After Party, Session 20, Curse of the Crimson Throne is in the bag. Not a lot to report tonight, but let's go through the sheet as we always do. I didn't have to prep anything because I had prepped it all last time. It's all the way through to the end. We will probably have content for this session, maybe next session, coming up. I mean, maybe two more. Um, there's a bunch of battles as they go through and explore. So we're going to be closing out this chapter in style. Conversion notes. So for the trap, I had taken one of the traps out of Xanathar's. This is an escalating poison trap. It was originally designed with 4 statues. I used 4 holes in the floor, but otherwise just crosswalked all of the details 1-to-1 straight over. I didn't try to adapt or convert the trap material in the thing, and it worked perfectly. It operated exactly as designed. The layered aspect of the trap was better, I think, than the original design, and it's just perfect. I can't recommend it more. I think it's called the Poison Tempest trap. Worked perfectly for the conversion. Did exactly what it's supposed to do. The Queen's Physicians and the Cultists, the Black Gauntlets, finally got to see some action. That was good. They both worked really well. It's interesting to play a cleric with so many spells. I'm certainly not doing that, optimally, but I'm doing it kind of enough. Because they tried to barge in through the front door, the entire complex is alert to their situation. I have never before in Fantasy Grounds tried to manage so many. I take that back. Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the entire Sahuagin Temple was alerted, and that was, like 90 Sahuagin enemies. So in that regard, yeah, I have. But anyway, it was 30, 50, 60 some enemies. I don't know, way too many enemies to try and track and optimize and run through. So at this point, it's kind of fighting through a battle of attrition, and is what it is. We'll see how it goes, right? I didn't need to ready any new pins. Again, everything was prepped before. I only used the encounters, the trap, and the cultists so far. So we'll see. That is what I thought was going to happen. And that is exactly what happened. So not too much to report there. Fantasy Grounds is suffering from some bugs tonight, and so I have to both complain about that. Boo, Fantasy Grounds, you suck. But thank you, Fantasy Grounds, for being so awesome for prior engagements in the past, right? It's been incredibly easy to drag and drop onto the actual map canvas the attacks. I couldn't do that tonight, and it very much slowed me down. It would have been much better if it was working correctly. So I hope they get that fixed. I'm sure it was a result of the last patch. That's it. Like I said, short one tonight. Lots of combat. Next week, probably also going to be lots of combat. I did let them know that they're going to be in a position to sort of step back if they choose to, and decide what happens next. But I bet they're going to press on. We'll find out next week. That's it. Comments, questions, concerns? As always, here to help if I can. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Have fun playing D&D.